guys, welcome back to Arie Moore's makeup room where we learn and grow together. Guys, I am back with another makeup tutorial. Today we are going to be working with pigments, guys. If you are one who is afraid to use pigments, you will not be afraid after today's videos, guys, because it's so easy. It's self-explanatory, guys. Don't go in it with fear or it will show, okay? This video is to help you guys learn how to apply your pigments, how to keep it from creasing and clumping, guys, the appropriate way. It is super fast. I promise you, it's super fast. So yeah, guys, before we even get into the video, guys, if you are new to this channel, please do take some time to subscribe, guys. Make sure you go ahead and like this video and leave some comments down below. Sometimes I get so excited to be recording and I start stuttering. Y'all, let's go. Okay, so when I first started dealing with pigments, I was really scared because pigments is loose. You have to know the appropriate amount to pick up so that it doesn't cake up. It was just a little more difficult than just using the average everyday eyeshadow palette. And I've been scared to use it for such a long time. I just now recently got back into using pigments because one, the neon pigments just make all of your eyeshadow looks pop. It shows up so pretty on camera. It shows up pretty in photo shoots. It's just beautiful and it's eye-catching compared to just your everyday eyeshadow. It really adds that extra layer of oomph. And I did not want to like steer completely away from it, so I really had to take some time to really learn about it. And I'm so thankful that finally I have a good clear idea and a little bit of understanding as far as how to really apply my pigments so that I can have a nice little looky look, you know what I'm saying? So I cannot wait to go ahead and just show you guys the very first step to achieving a nice creative eyelid, colorful, cut crease, rhinestones, colors, pigments is your base. So I already did my eyeshadow and I want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing for my base. I'm going to be using two concealers. One is going to be my everyday concealer shade that's going to shape the eyebrows and kind of clean up the eyebrows. And then I'm going to go into a lighter shade, which is almost like a white. This is so that when I add my first layer of eyeshadow, it can really stand out. So let's go ahead and get into that and get the base secured. Now that everything is kind of set in place on my eyelids, you want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. So I took some time to just really blend out. I added my setting powder and stuff on top. I did a translucent setting powder, and that's going to keep everything nice and flat and smooth and keep everything from creasing throughout this look. So I know that I want to go into my Morphe palette. So I want to create this wing-like effect on my eyes using two shades. And this is what's going to really help me kind of cut the crease so that I can go in with my neons. So I'm going to use these two blues here. The dark blue is what's going to be closer to the cut crease. And then this light blue is going to be my transition shade. So the two colors combined is going to really make the look pop. It's going to help the colors kind of stand out and give it some kind of division. The really cool part about this is once you start to, you'll see me in the next clip, I will kind of shape the eyes with the dark blue into the actual style that I want, which is like a cat eye. And then I'm going to really build these two colors up. So take your time. You're going to go back and forth from the light blue, the dark blue, the light blue, the dark blue to really create the look that you're going for. You need to make sure that that dark blue is really nice and defined, because once you go in to cut that crease, you need that dark blue to stand out. You don't want to see too much of that light blue because then it's going to kind of look, it's not going to look artsy. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the next part. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have that dark blue really pigmented. It's built up to perfection. I created that wing there. I did go ahead and finish this other eye. Y'all didn't really see that. So now I'm gonna go in with a lighter blue. So I'm just gonna take me like a smaller blending eyeshadow brush, go into that and kind of go over and shape that. This is where I'm gonna go in between the two shades and really kind of create a nice little finish, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into that next part. Okay, so the very next thing that you want to do after the first step is complete is you want to go ahead and clean up the cut crease where your cut crease is going to go. So for me, I already have like a little wet nap over here. This is actually a makeup wipe, and it's already dirty, guys, because I was already kind of cleaning up around the nose and just kind of getting a little bit of the fallout. You're definitely going to have a lot of fallout when you use the pigments, guys, so don't do this before you do your actual face, because you need to be able to clean everything up. But I just use my finger or a sharp tool, whatever helps to kind of create the cut crease line layout, or whatever you want to say for it, guys. I'm going to say layout. So to create the cut crease layout, you know, you're just going to just use this, and you're going to clean up the mobile lid really good before going into the next step. So the reason why we want to do this is because if there's too much product up under the pigments, that's what's going to make it clump and crease, and it's just going to be too stressful. So take some time to just really clean that mobile lid off really well before going into your cut crease material. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that the mobile lid is all clean, guys, we're going to get our flat brush tool. We're going to get our concealer. I'm going to be using a light shade of concealer. That way the colors can really show and pop, because if you use more of like a neutral shade, the colors are not really going to show up the way that you want. So that's what I'm going to be doing to cut my crease, guys. You want to make sure before you go into any of your pigments that the actual cut crease is nice and flat. Make sure that everything is nice and smooth and even, and make sure that you go ahead and set it with a powder. Translucent setting powder is going to be your best friend when doing the eyes, especially for creative looks. You want to make sure that everything is getting set in place before really applying your colors and stuff, because it just makes the work so much easier. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come right back on camera. I'm not going to show you guys me doing that step. I just don't really see it being really necessary. So you'll see me once I start to add the color. Okay, so I'm done cutting my crease and getting everything nice and set. When you do your eyes, they're sisters, not twins. Okay, don't stress about not being able to have each line and each stroke identical to the other side, guys. I am not one that is like set on being so perfect all the time. I don't really too much care about it, because I feel like my personality speaks for itself, and that just makes any of my work beautiful. So I do have my pigments here. I actually got these pigments from Mamacita Cosmetics, guys. She sent this to me a while ago. When she sent this to me, I did not really know how to really use it, so I like did a look for her, and I did what I could at that time. But now I feel like, okay, maybe I know a little something. So I know I'm going to use the white pigments in here. I know I'm going to use like the blues, the pinks, the yellows, and the greens, guys, and maybe a little bit of purple. I don't really know, but that's what we're going to be doing in the next clip, guys. We always try to go from the lighter colors into the darker colors. That way everything can kind of flow nice and seamless. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into the pigments. You want to use like a nice dense small brush, and you don't want to pick up too much product. So you want to just kind of lightly tap onto the pigments and then place it into place on your mobile lid, and just kind of really just keep patting until everything is nice and smooth, guys. Okay guys, so we are finally done with the look, guys. I absolutely love the turnout. So it's allergy season and like my eyes was watering so bad I had to like keep redoing my under eyes. So I ended up having to like throw a little bit of glitter in here just to kind of cover up some of the imperfections that just kept coming back, because at this point I was just wasting product trying to fix it, because every time I would set it and get it fixed my eyes will water, and I was like trying to brush it off, and it was just like so much happening at once. But I do have the rhinestones on. I have my little light liner. It's black. I did it very lightly, guys, and I just love it. It's giving cat eye, it's giving fierce, it's giving Arie more. I just absolutely love this look, guys. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like this video, leave some comments down below, and check me out on Instagram, guys. You can check out transitions and reels and stuff like that over there. Yeah, I'm super excited and I feel amazing. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.